salutations for everyone who has came to the website of Mukidos Blade. Now, I am speaking right here now to describe what is Mukidos Blade. What's the foundation? Uh, what exactly is the goal orientation of this website? It is different than most, probably different than all. Not just the the graphic style, but you will be coming across many names, concepts that you probably never heard before. Now, I want e- um, to elaborate that I take no onset. I take no onset claim of any documents or um, historical title of real schools that teach ninjutsu. So remember that. You will be coming across many names of arts. These are not verified practice in many traditional, authentic schools. These are my own arts, and I am not claiming any type of um, title of practice. So don't assume. These are my own discoveries, and I do not claim any title. I don't even call myself a Bujinkan practitioner. However, yes, I practice and am ninjutsu based on the principles. I'm not going to get into that right now because that's what this is about. This is about explaining the basis of what this site is and what's my goal for those who have come across this site. With me? Okay. You'll be coming across certain concepts such as Kaku no Jitsu, Kara, Sutansu, Ashi no Goki, Gika, Raka, and you're probably and so forth. And you're probably thinking, what is this? Or what exactly what's the basis of this? Well, anyway, the thing is, I want to make this website is my legacy, and I wish to teach and show many principles involved. Now, what do I mean when I say that? Well, the thing is, I have noticed that Western society, mainly American society, they don't practice the true way that Budo should be practiced. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, I mean the rhythm, which is very important. The main philosophy. When you practice Taijitsu in traditional Japan, they probably cover a lot of principles that which in regards to all of it be they do it so well because it is part of their culture. The philosophy is a part of their culture, even if they don't practice actual the arts in physical body of art of Buddha. It's part of their culture, the way they are, the virtues, and so forth. This is why they understand it very well and they can practice it. Chinese, Japan. In America, you don't see that much. You see this stagnation. Now, I have no intention of insulting based on culture differences, but it's the truth. I'm sure you all have seen that, you know? There is no natural rhythm, there's no flow. There's this, it's all about technique and so forth. And it's just they focus too much on it in a logical way, and they focus on the parameters of the nature of seeing it logically, because that's what Western society is about. It's about logic. They don't they don't practice it as art. That's my goal. My goal is to convey my understanding of Buddha and break it down in all these so you can call them categories, but they're not, different areas individually, and convey the principles that need to be applied, like Symphony no Jitsu. This is art of rhythm. This is very much the very art which I want to demonstrate as understanding the rhythm, the natural dancing. That's the basis. It's almost like it's almost like an art of dancing, because you are practicing and learning the very foundation of the music and dancing and rhythm to more so give you a better understanding. There is many other arts you'll see here. Now these are based on understanding many base principles of what Nijitsu and what Budo is. I really want to help others really understand these fundamental principles. That's the basis of many categories, which you will see here. Yes, many Americans, it's not part of their culture. Because of this, they don't really understand it. And instructors, they think to themselves, "Oh yeah, I'll be a good teacher. Let him teach this, and he or she will eventually understand it down many years down the road." That's not practical though, because this usually doesn't happen that way. They'll either understand the nature of it or they won't. They usually won't, based on their social structure conditioning. And this is a fact that is not very arguable. So I really want to convey this. See, and not just that. These are my arts that I've learned myself through experience. My own teachings. That's what Ninjutsu is. It's not just learning techniques. It's about learning in a natural way and applying them. Many Americans, they focus too much on technique and they become fixed about doing this technique, but it's not how it should be. It's a natural way of reacting and waiting. And that's many of the categories here that you're probably not familiar with. There are a few that you obvious one, like Genjutsu, you know, Kendo, that's pretty obvious that, but a lot you won't recognize based on breaking down a lot of fundamental principles that I really want to convey. Now, another thing that I mentioned on the introduction has to do with the graphic layout. Remember, this is no showcase. This is not some media flashy website to attract people. That's not the basis of this. It's just my art, and I want to put this in the website because I think newness and art is traditional in its own way. This is Krista Rio Mukodo, and I hope everyone enjoys their stay.